Welcome to Dynamic Duos, Episode 3 on Boss United FM. In this video we have transferred two of Manchester City's best players, Kevin De Bruyne and Raheem Sterling, to Boss United in Conference North. Will they fire the Pilgrims to glory in the first season? Both previous duos, Messi and Ronaldo and Van Dijk and Salah, have done exactly that. Will De Bruyne or Sterling do a Ronaldo and stay for their full 3-year contract? Or duplicate Van Dijk and Salah in being sold for big money after 12 months? Let's find out. Well, we're 2 years in, and what doesn't look good is the league placing, 24th in the Vanarama National. Let's check out the squad. Okay, let's have a look. So we're looking for De Bruyne and Sterling, but it doesn't look to me as if either person is there. Right, let's look at the transfer history, and there we can go. The two sales out of the club in summer of 2020. Raheem Sterling to Tottenham for £55 million, and Kevin De Bruyne back to Chelsea of all teams for £72 million. Right, let's have a look at their respective careers over the last two seasons. So Sterling, he had that full season with Boston. He played all 42 games. He scored 20 goals and a massive 26 assists, getting player of the match in 19 of those games. An average rating of 7.99, that is absolutely fantastic. And if you add in the cup games down the bottom there, we've got 11 appearances and 5 goals, but no international appearances, so maybe going down into Conference North takes him out of Gareth Southgate's team as well. And then after the transfer to Tottenham, back into the Premier League, again, all 38 appearances, 15 goals, 9 assists and 9 player of the matches. Average rating 7.58. That's not too shabby. Okay, let's go and have a look at Kevin De Bruyne, see how he's done at Chelsea on his return there. But first, in his Boston season, 28 appearances. Obviously, he's a little bit injury prone, so I'm assuming that he's picked up some sort of injury in that season, missing 14 games. Yeah, he's torn his knee ligaments in September 2019 against Darlington, was out for 4 months. That explains the 14 games he's missed there. But 19 assists to go with Sterling's. That's a lot of goals to create. Average rating 7.81, not quite as good as Sterling, but that's probably because he's not added the goals on there, just the 11 in 28. But presumably De Bruyne has probably played in a central midfield role, I would imagine, with Sterling more likely on the wing, or maybe up front. And then in his Chelsea season, 33 appearances, so more in the Premier League than in the Vanarama North. Just the 8 goals, but 14 assists. Average rating 7.63. So the increase in the standard of the opponents has definitely shown through. Okay, let's have a look and see how Boston got on in that first season. If we go back to 1920, so pretty good start. Okay, losing the second game of the season at home to Southport, but after that, until that draw at Darlington, which is when De Bruyne got injured, they won every game. 1-1 draw at Darlington, and then again, fantastic record all the way through. Finally losing away at Crewe in the FA Cup second round replay, then losing at Southport, so it does look like Southport are the bogey team, beating Boston twice in the league. Been a bit inconsistent at the end of January and early February, but if we scroll down, we can see an unbeaten end to the season from 22nd of February to the end of the season. And presumably they've won the league. If we go back to 1920 in Conference North, and there we go, 42 games, 105 points, just the 5 losses, 2 of which were to Southport, but a massive 94 goals scored and just the 34 conceded. Basically romped to the league title. If we skip forward to 2021 and then up to the National League, unfortunately the club have finished bottom, having sold those 2 players for mega money. Just the 5 wins in 46 games in the conference. 27 points, conceding a massive 82 goals. They've clearly not spent the money well, if at all. What we can do is just have a quick check of the transfer history. So there we've got in June and July 2020 the massive £127 million income, and then it's just basically a load of free transfers and then 2 people for money totaling £36,500, and nobody being brought in for any money in that first season at all. We have a look at the managerial record. So Craig Elliott as manager in that first season, but then he only lasted until the 19th of the 9th in the second season until being sacked, and then was replaced almost a month later by Craig Fleming. So if we have a quick look and see why he was sacked at that point in particular, so 19th of the 9th. So that's after the Kidderminster defeat. So that was after, what, 1, 2, 3, 5 defeats in a row and just a couple of wins to start the season. A little bit harsh, but a poor record to start with, and it never really got any better. Just a victory there against Lancaster in the FA Cup 4th qualifying round. And then we go a long, long way until we find the next victory at home to Halifax in January 2021. And then a horrible record at the end there. No win after early March. Well, as normal, Boss United seemed to storm to the league title in that first season with these dynamic duos, but selling those two players for big money and not investing it into the playing squad has seen them get relegated straight back down to Conference North at the first time of asking. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please don't forget to leave a like, and for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.